hello, how are you all this fine day? I hope that if you're here, you subscribe to this channel if you're not already, and you check out everything that is down below with social media and my website and a newsletter. Go ahead, check them out. And I specifically want to talk about living with what can be called an invisible disability, because it's not just my experience with being autistic and ADHD also, but this can include so many other people too. And it's not even just things that we could call a disability. Any sort of chronic illness or condition that is some way limiting your capacity and needing you to adapt in some sort of way. If we consider the very definition of a disability, in that it's anyone who has to do things differently to, I guess, capitalism, produce the same product as someone else, normal people, then that's a disability. But if people can't clearly see that you are disabled, then, man, it is a time to exist and be alive, because, oh, let me tell ya, it is just really difficult, because in my experience as being autistic and just neurodiverse in general, if I can pass in, I guess, regular working hours as normal, then I'm doing, I guess, what people want me to do, but I'm also kind of not doing that, because that somehow discredits that I'm disabled, because I can do certain things, but it's not clear. And when people can't obviously tell or notice or really anything, you could say the same about faith and that type of thing. So I say this many times, but I wish I had more answers or a magic wand to help people understand that if you do have a chronic illness, any sort of mental illness and disability that is making it difficult and is forcing you to change how you go about life, and those around you don't take that seriously, they don't believe you, maybe they just think you can just toughen up and just do life like everyone else. Everyone else is fine. I have found that we are still at a point where people are really uncomfortable even using terms such as disabled or autism or you name it. In the realm of disability and where we are with ableism in society culture, that is still really hard for people. And to acknowledge that we've gone far, yes, but it's still such a battle, even to receive the benefits that you might need for disability or receive accommodations, and to simply feel supported and validated seems like an impossible feat, which is such a disservice to people that really should not have to justify and have to explain why they might do something differently, why they can't do something. This, again, it goes for so many different situations, so trying to make this more general in a way, but I can say for me that having an invisible disability has meant that, I haven't even realized I was disabled until recently. It means that I feel like I might be just making a lot of this up because, oh man, I can still do this and this, and I've accomplished this, and people have said this about me, or whatever the heck. It leaves me feeling like I'm an imposter, even though I'm definitely autistic. I have received a professional diagnosis, not that you have to, but that's just how deep it runs. And I think it's really important in that type of situation to find those that validate you, especially if they also have similar struggles, if they have a disability or chronic illness, that we can rally around this fact that it's so frustrating to be taken seriously. And I really encourage you to pick and choose the battles that you face, whether that is trying to get this point across that seems so simple, that I am disabled, and it just doesn't seem to click. Have some sort of check-in with yourself if certain things are necessary, what's worth it, do I just need to keep trucking along? And until we get to a point in our general culture that we can just even use the terminology without feeling uncomfortable and awkward, I mean, this is just the tightrope that we have to trod upon. So if you're in this situation like I am, I feel you. I validate that you are disabled or chronically ill. Whatever sort of acknowledgement that you might not be receiving from those who should be doing that, I want to give that to you right now, because you deserve that. And just keep searching out ways to take care of yourself, ways that you are able to adapt, and just knowing what situations, what people, and what sort of, I guess, tasks and expectations are serving you and what aren't. So if this is something that you can relate to, feel free to share in the comments below and just do our thing that I always love seeing on here. And if there's anything else you would like me to discuss in this realm or anything else, again, please let me know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already and you do like this. I appreciate you so much for being here, taking the time to watch and listen, and I will see you all next time.